Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Eastern Michigan's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Rice's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
Dropping back, it's Riggs. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
22 water. 22 water.
They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its 1st down. Rice.
He's brought down at the 21-yard line. First down for the offense.
And the Owls have their offense in high gear.
Come on, set.
Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Banner.
Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lions. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The give on the option. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a third down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. First and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession and force a field goal.
Let's see if Rice can get it in on first and goal.
Cooler.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First and goal for the offense.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw, it's Riggs. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Rice, 7. Eastern Michigan, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and on third down, obviously you're thinking pass, pass, pass. A great job by the offense trying to slip in the screen, but the defense had none of it. Great job reacting to the screen, seeing it, going and making a play.
Makes the catch at the 30. Quick step and go. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys, those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words to describe defensive linemen.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Riggs. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man, it's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. From the shotgun, the inside give. At the 35, he's open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Eagles want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Bring in the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to Davis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Pittman. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that throw.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Back to throw, it's Riggs. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Power football with the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Riggs. Caught close to the marker, it's Lyons. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. And the Owls have it with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
The snap sets up to throw. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Great job by the back on the option.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Finds the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Eastern Michigan going fast.
And after that long completion for their 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll ride Davis here. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one, and this offense within striking distance. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Wilkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
He'll pull it on the read. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air, it's Riggs. Here's the pressure. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. It's complete to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Snag on the outside, it's Jackson. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The sure hands, it's Lions. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that 1st down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Riggs. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolute shame. Missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half.
On the double.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like Ypsilanti. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable 1st half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And just like that, let's send it back to the guys inside the factory.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Briggs. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Give to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Leaves it with the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Riggs. Fires to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pittman. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. Turning
it on! Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Eastern Michigan going fast.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to the back. Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection along the left sideline. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Riggs. Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Maybe a bit of a gamble going for it on 4th and short from their own 46. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The give to Davis. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They've got the screen set up. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Punts it out of the air. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Back to pass, it's Riggs. Looking to scramble. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Hand off from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeps it on the draw. That's the end of the period, and Eastern Michigan has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed.
There he goes. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. And they know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. We've got a timeout from the kicking team. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Going right to work up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGee. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Brings up third down.
They send the tight end in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Eagles! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's Riggs. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. He's got him. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. He wants to throw it again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And the Owls come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He makes the grab. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Man, and we have seen it in this game, even though his team is losing. This guy, time and time again, has been answering the bell. He's been throwing dimes all game long, and he comes up with another big completion there.
And defensively, I'm going to keep continuing to think pass. They've trusted him all game long. He hasn't let him down. I'm playing for the pass. I'll react to everything else.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Owls! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback, save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Give to the running back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted, and you just can't put the ball in jeopardy on 1st down in overtime. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Eagles! And they're on top here in overtime. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you...
Looking for the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Quickly to the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's wrestled to the ground.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Huge 3rd down to keep the drive alive. They need a touchdown on this possession. They'll go with a direct snap. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield.
Wants to throw. It's Riggs. Fires into the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. 1st and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Owls! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Number 26.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after watching this whole game develop?
Under fire. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Touchdown, Rice. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the two-point conversion. Looking to throw, it's Riggs. Can't do it better than that. The two-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. A shot toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. With that, now a two-point conversion away from triple overtime. They need this two-point conversion to send us to triple overtime. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He's looking to pass. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. After the stop, now a two-point try to win the game. Looking downfield, it's Riggs. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids.
This is like a heavyweight fight. Both of these teams have been trading blows back and forth. At the end, it's this offense delivering the knockout blow, getting that two-point conversion for the win.
How awesome of a game, though. Back and forth, so many highs, so many lows, and fitting. It comes down to the last play of the football game, and not surprisingly, the offense executes and gets the win.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.